Hey guys, we are at the venue in Colorado, the Embassy Suites in Loveland, Colorado. Not sure if you guys can hear me. Hopefully the microphone's good. If not, I have to switch it around. But let me know. Meanwhile, if you guys have any questions about the event or anything, hit me up. I'm on my way down to meet with a whole bunch of athletes. It's a really good venue. It's not too late. I think there are a couple of tickets left. What's up, DJ? Let's see. Down in the lobby now. Press conference is tomorrow. I believe it's at. Hold on. Let me check. I think it's 5 o'clock.
It's you. You screw up, it's on you, right?
Yeah.
But that's amazing.
Livestream,
man.
buddy.
It's cool to meet you guys. Yeah, man. That's cool.
Here we are.
Yeah, Neil's a good man.
Are you from Malaysia?
Oh yeah, hit him up. He has a club, but yeah. Well, Brian definitely owns me when it comes to arm wrestling or anything in power. Who cut your hair, did they? Catch him yet? Not sure what that is.
I did our 3 test matches.
Is the audio pretty good? Pablo's gonna smash him. Well, let me. In a second, I'm gonna. All right. Someone says Pablo's gonna smash you. What do you have to say to that?
He has nothing on me, man. Check at this. That's terrible. Pablo has nothing on me.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Tell that guy he should put his money where his mouth is.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Put your money where your mouth is. You've heard it. Most of the Eastern athletes have privately messaged us, which is why we were confident enough to proceed with this route. In regards to that list, we found that that list is actually really old, that whole petition. It's a really, really old, well, in my opinion, it's a really old petition. About it. Okay, so Pickle and Pimento. We need to keep the official channel very professional and drama-free. We're working with a couple of potential broadcast partners like Netflix, and they do an audit on our YouTube channel to see if there's any drama and whatnot. And if there's even a whiff of drama, then there's a very high likelihood they'll pull out, which is why anything that is remotely close to that, we will not put it on our official channel. Just for instance, like even the announcement about Ingen's departure and any drama related, the announcement from Robert Baxter this afternoon, went straight to Robert's own channel, personal channel, with that intention. And it's not about us getting a paycheck. I mean, like, what am I going to get with 1,500 subscribers? So it's nothing to do with money. And I've also committed that any super chats or anything money that like I obtain from the channel all goes to the athletes one way or the other. You shouldn't be airing out all the garbage to begin with. Correct. But the fans still want updates, right? The fans still want updates. The fan wants transparency, and there's no way around it. Let's see. Dude is doing 271 pull-up. Is there a chance for fans to meet the athletes on Friday before the main event starts? Tim, we can't guarantee it, but I mean, if you are here on Thursday or like tomorrow or even now, you'll see a whole bunch of athletes just walking around in the lobby, meeting fans. There's a bunch of them out there. I think they're on the way for dinner. So come on down if it's still not too late. Oh, I need to take a screenshot and maybe make the list public of who's banned on my account. And right now, it's a big fat 0. Opana. Let's see. No paychecks, no money, no events. Anything who's... Yeah, I mean, if people think I'm making money on this channel, you guys are nuts. What am I going to get? 25 cents for this video? Ingen probably wants to compete, back as athlete and focus. Yeah, I mean, like, super honestly, there's a very good chance that he might be back as an athlete. I don't know, potentially. I mean, he's a legend himself to a certain degree, right? Let's let it go, folks. Time move ahead. Yes. What is the difference? What a difference this would make having leaders who aren't vindictive. This is something I want to address everybody. Now, this is a real big change. Is not only that we are more transparent, but we strive to be truthful, nice, and above all, true to arm wrestling. Robert Baxter is still the head of the company, and he is a 7-time WAF world champion. So, take that into consideration. And because of that, people fear that we will deviate too far away from arm wrestling. That's not what's going to happen, right? We'll never make it a clown show. We might change certain aspect that it's nothing to do with arm wrestling. Sorry, I'm getting to just a more quiet place. This venue is amazing. Maybe I should stop by my room and show you guys how great this place is. When is T-shirt Allies of the Sport coming? You know what? I'm gonna. Should I do a contest? And that money goes into a fund, because I've always been thinking of something where I created a merchandise where the revenue from all the merchandise goes straight to the athletes. Example, if an athlete gets injured or gets sick, then we'll use some of that funds as a discretionary funds to go help the athletes. Let's see. I bought the pay-per-view. Yeah, thanks for buying the pay-per-view, guys. Go to evwsports.com, buy the pay-per-view. Will you guys stream the open tournament? I have to double check that. This time around, I'm not over the open tournament, so I have to check on that. Who's responsible for matchmaking now? Okay, so who's responsible for matchmaking? This one's going to be a little bit easier because we're going to do it as part of a group, right? So it will be a council. We've already shortlisted a couple of people from the east. We're looking into the west as well. And when the time comes, we'll announce it. But it's going to be a council, so no one person would have unilateral, ultimate control over this component. So, second time I get to watch on TV with the app available now. Thank you. Yeah. The app works on multiple channels. I think Roku, I think the Amazon Fire Stick, you can get it. Android stuff, all available. Get that going. It's a great card. I think it's a wonderful card. And I know people says, it's just West versus West. Like, that's not true. We have multiple Eastern guys. Like, we have multiple European guys here on the card. Top matches pretty much make themselves. It's the low card that needs attention. It's always been. I wouldn't say it's a mess. I think it's they have not garnered as much attention. Even I was just literally having supper with Jocelyn, and I was just talking to her about ideas on how to make even the female matches getting more attention and giving them more attention. So in the next few months, okay, we will not be doing Baku like Robert mentioned. We will have a little bit more time to grow and sort of do kind of a background style podcast, like what I did with like Rickard Borman, for instance. he's relatively unknown. He's only been here for one event thus far, right? I want people to get to know him a little bit better. I gotta move because they're cleaning it. Devin, Vitaly, no. And this one, I have on good authority. Devin is unable to pull in Switzerland, and the reason is Devin has he needs a break. I mean, most athletes pull maybe 2, maybe 3 times a year, but Devin is pulling on Friday. This will be his 4th super match pull this year. And if you're thinking if it's left and right hand, I think it's 5. He's pulling twice. And okay, so there's that. Then we go. Very likely he'll pull in December, so that'll be 6 super matches, which is more than double the average arm wrestler under contract right now. So he has mentioned many times that he needs to absolutely take a break until December, because he has been pulling back to back for a while, and so Ryan's already banned from Ingen's new league. I mean, let's see what we have. 98 arm wrestling. Yep, that's great. It was not a easy decision, because we had to juggle Eastern athletes coming back versus Ingen to come into matchmaking, and ultimately, really, is we listen to the fans, and there was an overwhelming support for Robert's current decision. So there's that, right? 98's already banned. John Bursing for Matchmaker, maybe. Can't wait for EVW19. Any chance of more tournaments being on pay-per-view or even as YouTube content? Okay, so this is a great question. Yes, we do have plans for it's in the near future. I'm just still getting structure happening, but we plan to have somewhere in the world, we'll have either a super match or a tournament style on our official channel every Friday evening, American time. That's kind of what we are hoping for. Maybe the time might change a little bit, but that's what we intend to do. So, and it will be most of the time it will be free content. That's how we grow the sport. So we are starting to look. I'm starting to look for partners from every region around the world. You know, Africa, India, Southeast Asia, Eastern Europe. Latin America, so that we can have more eyes on potential new up-and-coming guys. Ryan Bowen versus Coach Ray. Personally, I am not aware of that. I'll take that into consideration. I saw something about Takanaka Ayane or something like that, right? I actually started to look her up. She apparently she pulled before, and again, I apologize. I'm still a little getting to know the arm wrestling people. Big fan. I consulted with a couple of people, and yeah, maybe. Again, like going forward, it's not going to be a unilateral decision. So no one person will be able to make any big calls. The only person who has like veto rights, I would imagine, when it comes to matchmaking, would probably be Robert Baxter. Devin would pull a super match every month. If Devin pulls Vitaly in December, so no Loveland matches. No. Which is what's tricky, right? Because that's Devin's Loveland slated to pull a second time this year, and we kind of want to make sure that we keep that. So it could be Devin versus Vitaly next year. Feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme. Camille. I don't think that's the real Camille, by the way. Let's see. Appreciate all the work and streams, Dexter. Yeah, I don't know. Uh, I I have no concrete proof, so it's not something that I would like to speculate. But I have no concrete proof. That's my official answer. Ryan's too big for Coach Ray right now. Let's see. I think like Coach Ray's upstairs doing the match interview, so I'm probably gonna go check with him later. Will you beat Randy at StarCraft 2? Maybe Randy will answer that himself, I guess. But yeah, who wants to challenge me? I'm ready for it, but it's got to be after Colorado. This week's all focused on Colorado. The venue is amazing. The the athletes are big, massive, and very prepared. Is there a link? Paul? Let's see. Is there a generator at the revenue? Yes. So I'm hitting there to double check that they have a backup power, and I believe they do. This is a stadium instead of a hotel ballroom where they don't want any pollution, which is ridiculous. It's the first I've ever heard of. Not allowing us to put a generator. Will you ignore rap bannings, Georgians? I believe at this point our current stance is yes. We will still love to pull. We still love to have the Georgians pulling at our event. Now that we've officially announced Switzerland, we fully intend on offering Georgians a match. Matches in Switzerland. So, yeah, that's a great question. Ayane is a superstar. Yeah. Okay. Well, be clear. Be very clear. All right. This is a joke. Okay. The joke where I think Travis Bajan said about Devin being an owner with Jody or something like that. That went viral, and it turned out to be fake, and it gave us a lot of grief, even though he had to publicly, denounce that. But no, this is not true. The committee members would be very. They'll be given a lot of exposure, so everybody knows who they are, and it's not going to be some secret, hidden underground society. It's going to be out there, and everybody knows. And I assume the athletes will start hounding them for matches, but because they don't have unilateral decision making, it will still come back as it'll be a small council, but at least there won't be any biasness. There won't be any nepotism to a certain degree. So this is still up in the air. This is still up in the air. I mean, I wouldn't personally. I think Ingen has a wealth of knowledge, right? If not one of the most in the world, and it'll be a shame if he, disappears and never come back to arm wrestling, which is not what I don't think is good for the sport either. I think it's still pretty good to have him back on as sometimes a special guest for a couple of podcasts, perhaps. And my opinion, I think Robert might also, contact Ingen from time to time to get consultation on several things. I don't know. This is what I'm guessing. I can't predict the future, but I don't see why he couldn't come back as a special guest and give his 2 cents and whatnot. Ingen, no, that's Ingen Devin. Dude, not gonna happen. Not happening. I think Devin will want to drop weight. He kind of mentioned it to me. He does want to go back down in weight just to feel a little bit healthier again. I mean, a lot of athletes actually said that being in the supers for too long is just a little bit challenging. So I don't think this is gonna happen. now, but I know Devin has full intentions of dropping weight pretty soon. Let's see. The world fastest sport and no time clock. The only measurable data is spin loss for record. Gennady is just trying to be a Georgian Devin and run his own league. Yeah, that is the more likely event that's going to happen in December for sure. For sure. Diana is a huge fan favorite. Yeah. I'll figure something out for Diana. I'm gonna put her name in the hat, right? But again, no unilateral control. Can't promise anything. I'm not powerful enough, and I don't think Robert will also just make decisions like that. He still would like some buy-ins from multiple people. So there's that. Us fans have automatic video for matchmaking. I mean, most of the time, I think for the most part, we try and listen to what the fan says. And obviously, there are certain decisions that you guys make that does not, or you guys support that doesn't make any sense right now. It's because you guys don't have the full information, right? So, example, right? Here's the big one. The 27 people on that list. Matter of fact, I think I only counted 24. But anyway, that list was made a while back, and that was a knee-jerk reaction from most of the Eastern European athletes, and a lot of them were kind of pressured into agreeing with that list. Now, again, it's not signing a petition. It's more, yeah, I agree with that. So then their name was automatically included in that list, right? And among them, at the early days, it was one of the two, I would say, the two most vocal Eastern European athletes that were kind of, I wouldn't say attacking us the way, but was very vocal against the league, was none other than Kalinichenko and Kamil Jablonski, right? If we saw it from that perspective, it's not good, right? It's not good for the league, but we still did it anyway. We didn't kick them out of the league. Instead, we went, and I personally went and talked to Camille and Dina, and I kind of reached out and says, look, what questions? So I had a really long phone call one day, up to like 6 a.m. in the morning with Camille. And I says, Camille, air all your grievance. Let me see how we can rectify it. And then when he starts telling me, oh, I have a problem with this, and then I would tell him, that's not actually what happened. And I'd say another problem, and I would say, that's not really what happened. This is what the true story. And so over time, when some of these European athletes got to know exactly what happened, and they got to know who Robert Baxter and I a little bit better. They know we are not vengeful people. They know we are pretty transparent. Then they started to trust us a little bit more, and they only come to realize that maybe they are not so bad after all. And you can see in the podcast that I did, if you guys haven't seen it, you should watch it. I think there's a lot of good background information on where they grew up and what they like to eat. But what it allows us to do is that we start healing that way, right? There's a lot of miscommunication from, misinformation given to them deliberately to mislead them, right? Things were taken out of context. Screenshots were passed around on our private conversations. Even honestly, I can publicly tell everybody right now, right? I will never, ever post an audio or video recording that I made in private without the opposite party knowing, and screenshot messages and publish them publicly. And the reason why I will never do that is because, not that, now sometimes you'll make me, it will be difficult to prove a point, but what it does is it ensures that I will never betray anybody's trust when they're communicating with me, that everything that it's being communicated to me in private stays private. I will never make anybody doubt that would Dexter release my private conversation. So if such, I might be careful in what I say to him, right? So there are those kind of talks that I have to deal with, but there's a lot of those misinformation out there, and hence a lot of Europeans were initially subjected to believing some of those. Example, one of them, very big one, is Devin Larratt is an owner. Okay, Devin Larratt is not an owner. Now, I cannot share it for the same reason why it's because it's private, but I can verbally tell you guys, believe it as you may, but even in the new contract that we signed with Devin Larratt, in there, it specifically mentions that he has no authority over refs, rules, and matchmaking. It is that clear. Um, and that was one of the conditions for Robert Baxter as well before before the purchase. It's just so that he wants everything. Now, it's not in a way where Robert wants full control. No, nothing like that. Robert's not that kind of guy, right? If he is, I wouldn't even be around, right? If you really think about it. But it's more along the lines of he just don't want interference, pressures from the athletes to make a decision that he's uncomfortable with. That's pretty much it. So that is like one information. I know a lot of fans are calling for like, get rid of Camille, get rid of Ormes, get rid of Kalinichenko, whatever, right? I'm telling you straight up, we have conversations with the 3 athletes that have been on my podcast from the East, and they all have agreed prior to that to continue pulling at EVW Sports with or without Ingen's employment within the company. So I just wanted to make sure that everybody is aware, and I hope all fans understand that. Don't call for the resignation for the Eastern athletes. I mean, if somebody, you're right, I'm just giving a scenario. What happens if one day your best friend comes running in the room and says, "Oh, this guy, he beat me up," or like, your baby brother, he came running home one day and says like, "Oh, look at this black guy, some guy beat me up," and what's the first thing you would do? Who's that, right? And it's, "Oh, it's Johnny Boy from next door." Like, you as the big brother, you would go there and defend him and confront him, right? You'll be hot and heavy, you get all upset, you get angry, and this all pumped and ready to go, right? But when you get there, and then when Johnny Boy actually showed him the video and says, "No, actually your brother tripped in my doorstep. I just lifted him up. I didn't punch him. I didn't do anything." And so I think that's essentially where we were at, right? The knee-jerk reaction was, well, Robert was trying to cancel. Well, Robert and I, we were anti-Europeans. We were trying to get rid of the Europeans. We were gonna. Devin was an owner. He's gonna change the rules. He's gonna cheat. All the refs were gonna be told to help only Devin win. None of that crap happened. Zero. When more and more of those information start coming through our ear, and we were able to defend one by one, then they were like, "You know what? Okay, maybe I got hot and heavy. I got upset way too fast," and a lot of them have calmed down now, and they realize that it's not true. That is not true. Absolutely not true. By far from true. Right. So, again, I would implore to everybody, give the East a chance. A lot of them have kind of verbally told us that they'll be back to pull at our events, and hence why we are so confident to host our next event in I don't know if I can tell you the date yet, but it'll be, I'll just say it here first. November 1st would be in Zurich, Switzerland, right? So initially, even the organizers of Switzerland, they were a little bit leery that we could pull the Swiss event off without Ingen, because I mean Switzerland is pretty centralized. They want all the top European athletes pulling because they can get a big amount of fans attending the event, right? Yeah, but without Ingen, they were afraid that no Europeans would pull. But over time, with the Swiss involvement, they acted as mediators at one point, and they they come to a realization that perhaps moving forward uh, without Ingen is very it's okay, right? It's acceptable to move forward without Ingen, and therefore we could proceed, right? We could proceed with the event because they also got confirmation themselves by the athletes that there is no issue whatsoever. They would love to pull in Switzerland. So with their with them liking with them knowing all this information, that's why we can announce Switzerland just this afternoon as well. So there are still a few European athletes, just a handful, that still have a lot of questions about the future of the sport and the future of EVW being a major player in that. Uh, Obviously, there's lifelong supporter of Ingen that we still have to clarify and still have to convince. So I believe, say in Colorado, when we put on a good show, right, and ideally, now again, as Luke said, it's not that easy to host an event. No, sorry, to ref an event, right? A match. It's not easy, especially if you're refing, multiple, numerous events at a time. But I have full confidence that they'll do their best, and that's what I can say. The rest will do their best, and over time they'll see that, Robert's style of governing the company might seem weak at the start because he's not a dictator. He doesn't rule with an iron fist, but he's no slouch. He's a 7-time WAF world champion and still counting, right? So if you think at it from that perspective, they need to respect. You know what? If Robert continues to train, which he has stopped since he bought the company, but if he was training, I guarantee you that he'll be able to put on a pretty good show among a lot of these athletes as well. Like, I'm not even kidding, right? Robert himself, I think, competed in East versus West 6. So there's that. Again, my big thing is please. I wouldn't say just forgive the athletes, but come to understand from their perspective. They were misled. They were given wrong information, and they were manipulated, and they were pressured. So I know ultimately it was still their decision, but at some point they have to think about their own families and their well-being, because they were also threatened to not get matches when so now that they know the full picture, that that's not the case, a lot of them will have already come back and will be back. If you see Camille's video today, which I reshared on my personal Instagram channel, Dexter Tan BK, you'll see that that's exactly his subtle message about not being manipulated, right? Oh, there is quite a bit of is the production done through Brian in conjunction with you guys? So yes, so Brian hired the same team that does, I believe, for the Arnold's Classic to handle all the production, but our team is mostly helping them with teaching them and giving them the rundown on what arm wrestling is. Here, I just want to have my fans say hi. Dave, just want to. Is it okay if just say hi to the fans? That's it.
What's up, guys? How you doing? Looking forward to pulling on Friday. See you then.
Thanks. I just want to stop by and everybody get a chance to see Dave Shafee. He is looking very slim, guys. He I don't know how much weight he lost. We'll have to see, but he is looking smaller, right? Because he went down in weight, and Todd went up. So we'll see that in a second. Answer the current state of super heavyweights. Do we still have Loveland in East versus West? Well, Loveland has never publicly came out against us or supported us one way or the other. I think he remained very politically neutral. So my understanding is, at least that's my personal thing, and I cannot say for a certain, with 100% certainty, but I believe he is friendly to EVW. Let's have a match, DJ. Let's do it. Definitely anticipate a hack against the stream. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I don't want to see China. Okay. Get this, guys. Right. Ethnically, I'm Chinese. Technically, I have a whole bunch of half cousins still in China. Big Chinese guy, right? But in all fairness, I haven't gone to China in a while. But I'm going to Hong Kong end of the year in middle December. So I would definitely love to hit the local clubs up there. I know Benji was just barely there. So I'd love to explore how we can potentially do some partnership there. Now, for instance, right now in China, they are not allowed to buy our pay-per-view stream. So if anybody would like to be a reseller of EVW stream in China, come hit me up, Dexter at evwsports.com. Happy to have that conversation. Let's see. Oh, Benji's on. Yeah, we briefly spoke to Matt Rhodes. My conversation with him was mostly around the lines of, we aren't able to right now sell our stream in Russia, so potentially he could figure something out for us. That's it. Gennadi's a Georgian soldier or a businessman. Benji's man. Yeah. The next event's, I mean, it's the Switzerland as the next event. We've been working on that since October of last year, when I first met the team at EVW19. So it so happened to be there, and also they played a pretty big role in trying to mediate the whole situation between Robert and Ingen. Neil Pickup's a good matchmaker. Yeah, he's. We've discussed that with him. So the Ingen quit. Yes, he did quit. He quit. I don't know what the line is, but he did quit before Chicago event, and then he officially quit. And his message to Robert was, Dexter fired Roman. I 100% quit. That was the message that Robert got, and that was it. Then no more communications about Baku, and that's why everything was up in the air. We couldn't figure out at that point. Like, to be super honest though, if we were in direct communication with Baku, we probably would have done Baku. Not gonna lie. So Ingen will attack hard. I mean, I hope Ingen will not, for one good reason only, is that this is his whole life. I mean, a lot of the fans have already seen the other side of him, and we still would love, we wish him all the best, but we still wish to have some sort of an arrangement where we could come back together one day, in the future, right? And we would, love to do a tribute video for him. Matter of fact, I even brought it up that potentially I would like to do a Ingen Terzi award of the year, right? Maybe award one athlete that has shown the biggest improvement for that year. or the most promising athlete of the year, right? Somewhere along those lines. And it would be a shame if he wrecks his own legacy, continues to further wreck his own legacy. And at that point, it will destroy his, his, it's like on live stream right now.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. I'm just talking about Ingen's legacy.
Oh, Engen's incredible guy for the sport.
Yeah. Yeah, so, a whole bunch of questions. Have a seat. Are you going anywhere?
No. I'm just thinking about getting some food or something.
Yeah, I haven't got food yet.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? Hey, good times. Jack Corbin. Jack Corbin. He's always on here.
Yeah, he's a pretty good.
Yeah. The only way he should be on the tip. Oh,
in regards to Ingen.
Yeah. Well, can't deny all the things he's done for the sport. But moving forward.
How do you feel about the news?
It's been a difficult transition period, I think. Ingen did so much for Ingen created East versus West. It's difficult. I wish that we all could have just worked together. Personal issues aside, I can see the issues, from an organization, from arm wrestling as a sport, and my personal issues are separate from that. Engen's been one of the greatest gifts and gifts to the sport of arm wrestling. I mean, what he did for the sport, I think, will forever be recognized.
Yeah.
But I think that it's a complex issue. It's a complex issue. I think that a lot of people don't have all the information. Like people saw, the public side of things, but he didn't see a lot of the inner workings, and it just made it very difficult for us to really move forward. Am I allowed to say the word "we"? Am I allowed to say that word?
So, I know people have used that against you as, we use the word "we" as an owner, but what it also tells me, because, now correct me if I'm wrong, because when you are in the military at the very highest level, you absolutely have to work as a team. Everything.
Right.
So I think "we" is an ingrained way of you speaking. It's a we thing.
Right.
And again, he's not an owner. Jody is. I'm just.
Yeah. So I think that when together we speak, it means that we're aligned, and I can be corrected, but I think that, anyways, I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy there's the man right there. Hey, Brian. Little live stream.
How we doing, man?
Anything for you, buddy? Anything?
I need to go eat. That's eating is the word.
It is.
Yeah, as you know.
All right, buddy.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I think this is such a great opportunity, great time. I'm hyped for the matches. Hey, look at this freaking behemoth right here. Mr. Stoltman.
Let's see.
Strong human beings all over the place.
I know. If you want to feel small, like real small, come to Embassy Suites in Loveland, Colorado right now.
Yeah, hang around with the strongman community. Everybody's such a monster. Yeah. I'm the thing that, really on a personal level, I was so upset we didn't get Vitaly here. I'm really happy to pull Alex. I think it's going to be a great match, really.
Yeah.
But I was hoping for Vitaly, but I hope that can be the next match for me. I hope that we can find a way to make that happen. Right-handed, left-handed. Well, maybe Vitaly left-handed, depending on how I do. Right?
Whoa, straight to the title shot.
Well, hey, if I can hit number 4, we'll see. We'll see how we do on Friday. But I think my left's getting pretty good. I think it's coming around. So Yeah.
So you, a lot of, some of the questions earlier were about how your form right now. So you,
It's been so interesting. This prep has been, I would say, more artistic than structured. It's been super vaguely done. Basically, a lot of times when you train and prep as an athlete, especially like a strength or an arm wrestling athlete, there's a lot of weights and sets and numbers involved and volume and tapering.
okay.
And for me this time, it's basically been none of that. It's been all table time, which is pretty much all table time. So it's been, what's up, buddy? It's been hard to quantify, hard to measure. Hey, brother. How you doing?
Hey, nice shirt.
Thank you.
Huh? Very good.
I'll see you tomorrow, I'm sure.
Yeah, buddy, you pulling?
No, I'm not pulling. Just made the trip over to see everything. Been a fan for a long time, so.
Great to see you. Yeah, so I think. Hey, oh my God, guys, check this out.
I'm such a fan.
You're lucky. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it's it's one thing to see them in a picture, but man, if you're here, you see them how big they are.
Good luck.
It's not even funny.
Yeah, good luck.
Not even funny.
That is a big dude right there. That is a strong human being. I touch his back, and my arm, my hand is like this, cupped around his like spinal erectors. It's like, that is a strong freaking thing right there. Yeah.
Devin looking so small.
Yeah, but you know, the measurement for arm wrestling really is only done. The real measurement is done in competition on a table. You know, that's how we really measure how our training is doing. And I think one step down from that is how are you doing on the practice table? Yeah. So I think that the high hookers tell me that I'm doing really good. So might be my strongest ever. Might be. Yeah.
Ooh.
At 50, it might be. Yeah.
Kind of like good vibes here. I don't know what autism strength is. But,
Yeah. Weaponized autism. Right?
Canada. A bunch of Canadian
Yeah.
fans now.
Yeah.
Got
Yeah.
the home support.
Very good. So you got massive views on your channel. I can't believe it. How many subs are you at now? And you got 234 people watching.
Oh, I
That's
just barely started the channel.
That's super
about a month
impressive.
ago.
yeah. That's good. That's great engagement.
Yeah. Yeah. Like and subscribe, guys.
That's it.
Like and
Yeah.
subscribe.
This is like the unofficial side of East versus West.
Yeah, the more casual side, a little bit more unfiltered.
Yeah.
Because I was just telling everybody, we are pushing for a broadcast deal like Netflix. I mean, did you see, UFC got $7.7 billion contract to remove pay-per-views, and now it's on CBS Paramount.
Yes.
That's what we need to be. That's how we go mainstream.
Of course.
Everybody can watch it for free.
Yeah.
There's less barrier to access. Piracy essentially almost goes away, other than to some countries with no access.
Yep.
That's how we go. We blow up the whole sport, right?
Yeah.
And they do an audit. I was told by Drew
Yeah.
Gallagher. They do an audit on our main channels,
Mhm.
and if there's any drama and any negativity,
Right.
bickering, and like unprofessionalism, there's a very good chance they might stay away.
Right.
Things like this, which is so casual with a crappy iPad camera,
Mhm.
they might be like, this is an amateur league kind of level,
Right.
But I mean, these content are still vital
Yes.
for getting just engagement with all the fans, and
Yeah.
all the fans are just talking like right now.
Yeah.
Are you coming back to Winnipeg?
Hey, I'm coming back to Winnipeg on Tuesday. Yeah, who's that? Stuart.
Stuart Friesen.
Dude, check out, look on my Facebook. I'm going to Sandy Bay, Sandy Beach. There's tribal days out there. I'm going to be there from Tuesday all the way till Saturday. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, there's a couple of questions I missed out. You got to rematch Camille on the left before you get a crack at the top.
Probably, right?
Oh.
You know what? That match has got to happen. Like, you definitely have to clean that one up. Camille is so difficult. his style.
Flop press.
Yeah, he's the best at it. You know, it's a very, you know, if I had a match with Camille, I would have to train specifically for Camille. What works against a lot of people, you know, the sport is in a certain place. Camille's style is very shifted, so you really have to adjust to him. He's very, very good at what he does, and I'm sure the match will happen. Quite honestly, there's a lot of matches for me. And I see the Camille match as a very, very important match. Very important. Like, I think that for me, he's probably maybe the second hardest guy to beat left-handed. I think Vitali's probably the best, and probably Camille will be second. Yeah.
Did I approve this slide?
Here, I'm gonna go and get some of you guys. Thanks so much. We'll see you around.
Hi, Dexter.
Hi.
Hi, everyone.
Ooh, what you got?
We saw you down here, so I thought we would bring you a little thing from Canada.
Oh.
This is consider this an official bribe.
Oh, bribe.
So you have to do only good things.
No, it's not me who need a bribe. It's the rest.
There you go. Oh, yeah, you can do what you want with that. That's
kidding.
yours. Or
Guys,
whatever you're
I'm
going to do.
kidding. It's not true, guys. It's not true.
This is like the traditional stuff.
I have to preface that because people might edit that part out.
Oh, no.
They might just
So what
cut
they do
the
is,
3-second video
like
and then like see Dexter say it.
Dexter, are you suggesting that people sometimes edit and take things out of context? I can't believe there would be
Hey,
such a
boss
thing.
lady. Jody
Don't
the
put it on the
boss.
back.
Big boss.
Okay.
Hi, guys. Ooh.
Jody. Oh, wow.
I've got a little light right behind the head. There we go.
This is probably the best.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
See see the brand name?
It's a Friday.
Did you guys see this? No limits. Maple syrup. Wow.
That's gonna give you at minimum 50% more power
Oh.
when you have it with your breakfast.
It
There's
should be all over the table for pancakes and break.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, nice. This is pretty dang cool.
Hi, Pam. Oh, look at all you got your people. Hi, Pamela, baby. I'm just saying hi.
Oh, the Devin own made maple, no limits pancake field.
Devin's own made maple.
Give Dex a raise, Jody. Can I get a raise?
No.
I mean, I think that in order for you to qualify for a raise, you'd have to provide some kind of timestamps for having put in any effort over the last, few months.
Okay, I'll send you a proposal.
Okay, perfect.
And,
We can discuss it. Okay.
is it a one-off or okay? So is it a one-off as a brand? Could we buy it right now?
I think you can. That's a good question. Pardon me, Devin. I'm so sorry to interrupt. Is this available for purchase at this point?
Yeah.
Is that true, Chris?
Yeah, go through Chris.
Chris,
Yeah, 127 B's. Chris Armstrong, 127 B's on
Chris-
Instagram. Yeah,
Chris Armstrong,
Yeah.
127Bs on
I think it's
Instagram.
127 B's.
We have honey as well.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, bees
okay,
and
honey.
we have like an actual
Yeah,
these bee huts that were made. These
they're
like
so awesome.
beds.
Houses.
Dexter, you might like that. They're little houses
Okay.
that is like a big shed, like a shed with a bed in it, and underneath from the back are beehives. So they make the bees there, and you can sleep in them like in an Airbnb.
Airbnb's.
And you can hear the buzzing of the bees, and you smell the honey, and it's like close to nature, and it's a whole organic thing. Anyway, yeah. So the bees are making honey from the different bee
We're
houses.
just next door.
Don't you have to get paid to get a raise? Yeah. Pam Bailey.
You nailed it.
Okay, so Pam Bailey, in transparency, she's our accountant.
Okay.
So she knows, she can testify that Robert nor I have been paid anything.
Me either.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
I'm also not paid.
Oh,
anything.
yeah. I apologize.
Yeah,
The
so-
big boss, she doesn't want me to get paid. Me and Robert aren't getting paid because of her.
No, we don't get paid. The people who are at the very, very top. we
Will you
just- we
ever
do it
cross
for-
300 pounds?
I crossed 300 pounds when I step over Devin to get out the door. Da-dum.
Just trying to just get.
Might have to get some Canadian syrup and support the owners of EDW.
Thank you. Appreciate
Yeah,
that.
do it. I mean, yeah, Canada is famous for their maple syrup, so I'd imagine it's going to be pretty
It
good
is
stuff.
pretty good stuff. It's pretty good stuff. I know I'm a little biased. Oh, here's Alex. There we
Oh, guys.
go.
It must have been tough. You must have got a lot of pressure.
Nothing. You know, I always say to you, I never leave you alone.
You are a good man. You are a good man. Yeah. He's too big. He's too strong. Looking good, man. Looking good.
You are skinnier or you bigger?
About the same.
The same. Okay.
Maybe a pound or two lighter. About the same. About the same. Yeah.
Are you excited to watch the match? Are you excited? Tell us you are excited.
Last time you left me on the ground. Last time I was laying on the ground.
Nice play.
Oh,
Nice
man.
plays, buddy.
I tell you, that haunted me. I went home and it didn't feel right.
Damn, I need to make a photo of this.
Nothing felt right. Nothing felt right at all.
That's for you. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, buddy. Thank you.
It's Sabah there. It's a state in Malaysia.
Yes. We got the Malaysian champ right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Malaysian
guys?
overall right-hand champ.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How's everyone?
Mike Ford, guys.
Selamat malam kepada semua kawan-kawan Malaysia. Everyone's okay? Good.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
You
It
too.
must have been a fucking shit show for you.
I'm happy about how
Yeah.
it ends and everything will be fine.
Yeah.
Everyone will understand what they need to understand. They will come back.
Yeah. Good.
For sure.
Good.
Oh, yeah. I think it's going to be a great match.
Oh.
Awesome.
Oh my god. I'm getting too old for this, man. You gotta take it easy on me.
Like a vine,
let's just,
older is better.
Just nice and slow start. He's too big. He's way too big. Man,
Yeah, you do look good.
I'm just tall in my stomach. That's all I got to show. Is that impressive? Is this impressive at
I
all?
also train like this. I know this is the secret of the secret
No, look,
power.
he's like the letter T, you know, all shoulders and
Is it leverage for the table? You know, so you can like.
It helps you. It helps you.
It helps you put it.
more like the letter O now. Just a circle, just a round, you know.
Taking a picture.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right.
Yeah, they are pulling left first. I think it's the sixth match of the day, because that's the more heavily anticipated match, and then the final match of the whole event, it's their right hand. So there's a lot of strategies that are going to be employed, huh? Because you're pulling two match.
We're just talking about story.
I remember the video where Dexter starts. That video Alex should watch. I watched that video.
Devin is bigger than last time.
I am bigger. That's right. Way bigger.
Is it just in the belly?
I don't know. That's the real measurement. That's the real measurement that matters. Yeah. Tell him story.
Oh yeah.
Hawk a paw. I can't say anything unless I have definitive proof. Obviously, there are chatters around, but without definitive proof, I try to refrain myself from speculating too much. You know, I mean, yeah, I would just leave it at that. What do we have here?
What you doing?
Live stream. Yeah, live stream.
Hey guys.
Yeah, he's editing, finishing the edits for all the pre-match interviews. So I can't disturb that guy, obviously. Oh, look, we got another really important guy. All eyes on this guy this week.
Look, I just hit 110 for a
Live stream.
Hey. Oh, we're live.
We are live.
We are live.
We are live.
Hello, everybody.
We are live. Coach Ray Bird, yeah. So, any questions for Luke, Ray, anybody? Just put it on the chat, and I'll go hunt them down. Apparently now it's dinner time, so a lot of them are coming down, and I can catch them for you guys. Give him some of that maple syrup. Yeah. Coach Ray, one of the backbone of EVW, is back. The vibe here is none other I've ever experienced, because this hotel really adds a really cool system where there is a whole center atrium where anything that's happening down here, there'll be occasional athletes or fans up there. They'll be able to see what's happening down there, and they'll just rush down here. Hey, Matt. I'm on a live stream.
Oh, yeah. What do we got going on here? Who we got? Who? Everybody or what?
Just everybody under the sun, you know.
Yeah.
Eventually you get watched by everybody, but you want to say anything to the fans?
Buy the fucking pay-per-view.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Buy the fucking pay-per-view.
EVW Sports.
EVWsports.com. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, thanks.
Yeah, you bet.
This is absolutely Yeah, I mean, he's looking pretty good. Yeah, he's actually looking pretty good. Obviously, I cannot be biased, but I mean, I can tell you that I can tell who's looking pretty. Everybody's today all looking pretty good.
Anyway, this is.
Hey, imagine Tom Skolman gets in arm wrestling. He has a little bit of this.
Yeah. How tall are you, Dexter? I am 5'11". 179.5 centimeters. That's how tall I am. So yes, in this world, I am very short, but I'm okay in Asia. So even my hand size, like when I grip up with all these monsters, I'm baby hand to them. But in Asia, oh, I feel right at home. Man has spent 22 words without swearing. This is pretty. This is pretty funny. That taller than most Asians. I hope no power. We should be fine. This is a venue specific for this kind of production. So yeah, I think we should be good. Travis is not fired. Travis is not fired. We just want to rotate people around, right? Just so that it doesn't get stagnated with the same people over and over again. So no, Travis is not fired. Bam Tan. Is it really 5'9"? That can't be right. We need video proof of that. Hold on. If you don't believe how tall I am, man, I'm gonna put it down here. Say. We're just trying to gauge how tall I am. I'm taller. And Jocelyn, how tall are you?
I am 5'9".
Okay, she's 5'9" and I'm taller, so guys.
So you're like 5'10".
Well, Joey's
11.
5'6".
I'm 5'11", guys. Jeez. Matt, please don't make Facebook faces. What's that? Yeah, that is Rickard Borman. Yeah. Rickard, how tall are you again?
6'3".
6'3". Yeah, so he's 4 inches taller than me.
Just a bit.
Oh, you came ready.
Oh, I already.
Well, I mean, I'm so shorter than all these monsters.
Take a look. This is how it's going to look. So all of them will be the same. It will just go on. A few of them is going to go on east versus west, and a few of them is going to go on.
The strongest man.
Yeah.
Sure.
This is the logo. Those logos.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah, I'm going to give it to James now, and then we're going to figure out the schedule so we don't step on each other.
Okay.
Cool. Guys, keep an eye out.
Yeah. Oh, when you speak of James, just make sure that he also backlinks to the EVW channel, and we also backlink to his channel, so that athletes know where to go to see all the pre-match interviews. Coach Ray, how are you?
I'm doing great. It's awesome to be back. I'll be honest. I've been smiling all day. I haven't had I think it's probably one of the funnest days I have ever had in doing interviews in arm wrestling.
Yeah, that's great. And here we have Aaron Castillo. He's by far the most famous unknown person in the arm wrestling world. Everybody has seen him hundreds of times on stage, but never really know this is the guy behind the gimbal camera that goes around. So, and he's our director of photography. So he sets up a lot of the camera equipment and whatnot. So he's here today, and very intelligent. He's also freelancing. So if anybody needs any DP type work, hit him up. All right, he's pretty good. Yes, he comes with all the equipment as well, so you don't need to get any and rent at least most of it.
Yeah, pretty much got everything you need.
Yeah. So super hardworking guy, very, very, very cool guy. Very cool.
Thanks for the plug.
Yeah. If you need his information, wait. If somebody needs like a DP, like a director of photography, how do they contact you?
I always it's usually direct phone call or text. That's the most common way. But sometimes they reach out through email.
Okay, and what's your email?
Aaron, that's my first name, at tinyboxproductions.com.
Aaron at tinyboxproductions.com.
Yeah.
So hit him up if you need any work. He's a big arm wrestler as well. I think he has done a couple of super matches himself. So if it's especially in the arm wrestling role and you guys are trying to do like some mini events and whatnot, he'll probably be a pretty good guy. He drives everywhere with all his equipment. Right now he's based out of Utah, which is where Robert and I are from. He was originally from Seattle. So very, very, very capable guy. Will Auden and Ray pull at the Canadian event? You know what? Let me get Ray. He might know better. Ray, quick question. Somebody asked, are you pulling Auden in Mac?
Not in Mac.
Not in Mac. But he didn't say anything else, so he might be in another event. Next event's in Switzerland. Yeah, so EVW's next event is in Switzerland. That's probably what's happening. Sit down for a second. Look at these guys.
What are you guys doing over there?
Yeah.
How inappropriate.
No, it's okay.
Not partake in those kinds of things.
It's just my Starbucks over here, people. Nothing to see here.
It's okay. It's okay to have fun.
I'm trying to remember that sometimes. But it's lots of fun to be had, but I think there's bit of a pressure situation. It's a little stressful. So we just want to remember that the whole reason we started doing all this is because we love our wrestling and it's so much fun. The people are amazing and we have great experiences, not without regret.
Yeah, I think it's also, we don't meet very often. I mean, we meet every couple, several weeks, 6 weeks, and well, this time's 2 months.
Yeah.
It's our last event. And we'll meet in 2.5 months in Switzerland.
That's right.
So it's okay to, hang out and socialize. Because
And not everybody comes to every one of those too, so it's even more spaced out than that.
Yeah, correct. No, Jody's not taller than me.
Angles, he's out angling.
Look at
me.
it, tiptoe.
No, I'm not tall. Dexter's quite tall. I have like a wedge happening on my shoe too. So there's a bit of wedge there.
Yeah. I don't know, all of a sudden everybody's like checking out my height and telling me that I'm not actually how tall I really am. But
See, this is when you know that you've made it in the world of internet arm wrestling trolling, Dexter, is when people say you're lying about all your parts. All your parts.
Dexter,
Height
you see,
parts.
Dexter's secretly wearing lifts. Should I show you my shoe?
Show the lifts, Dexter.
Yes.
Keep it real.
By the way,
Keep it real.
this shoe is absolutely the best, and I'm gonna do an unplug.
Okay, so I think we're actually like even now, though.
Without shoes on. Hey, the carpet's a little recessed. Just showing right there, but
So those are the best shoe? Those are
okay.
awesome
So
shoes.
Kizik's. Okay, I gotta.
You've said something about these shoes in the past.
Okay,
So you really must
check
like them.
check
I
these
remember
shoes.
saying something.
It's the only shoes I wear. I've thrown away all my Nikes and whatnot. Look at this shoe, right? See this? So it is a slip-on, but it doesn't look like a slip-on.
No, it doesn't.
It's a special kind of shoe. Go to Kizik's, Kizik.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Quality is pretty decent. They're not too expensive. I think they're like $160 a pair. Sometimes you can get it on a discount, $120. But I mean, they are very, very comfortable. It's the only kinds I wear. Matter of fact, coincidentally, Robert wears them too.
Did you get him on that, or did he get them on you, or was it just complete random?
It was completely random. We both wore the same shoe one day. It's like, hey, we're twinsies.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So it was meant to be. Match made in heaven.
It's pretty good. CBLA. Yeah, Kizik. Hey, you got a big fan here. CBLA. I hope Jocelyn wins.
But it says in a battle.
It is a battle.
It's a battle.
We don't want a battle. We want it easy.
No, let's go to battle.
No, as a promoter, I would like it to
Well,
be a battle.
I know.
It looks good.
You as a promoter want it to be that way, but me as a coach, I want it to be easy.
Oh, okay, fair. But
you as a
ultimately, that fan wants you to win.
We want
I'm
a
just
good
saying.
match.
Yeah.
I mean,
And I'll say the same thing to Gabby as well. So, I'll be super honest. I want a good match, and that's what I. It's not that I don't care who wins, but I just want a good match.
well, you have to be Switzerland. You can't care who wins. You have to be
Correct.
biased.
Correct. I have to be very
For me,
unbiased.
I want it to be easy.
But the one thing I don't want, absolutely,
No
is
injuries.
correct.
Yeah,
Because then
same.
we'll don't see that happening for all. So, Devin's for all.
Agree on that.
Yeah, yeah.
Even for the tournament. I mean, even for the strongman, I don't want to see injuries or anything.
Grab Dexter a shot. No, guys, I don't drink. I don't drink. The only shot that I might be having tonight is this Canadian No Limits maple syrup.
What brought you maple syrup?
Devin. Well, Devin and Jody came up with this No Limits. I like this line. I got a good line out of good stuff. It's on. Oh, you know what? Jody. Oh,
That's my favorite.
Jody's talking to
animal
somebody.
I
But
play.
I'll find out if
originally,
Arnold's
yeah.
going.
Yeah, I kid you
I
not.
believe
like,
he's
I
pulling
wanna
tomorrow.
go to an orangutan
That
place,
guy's
and
gonna
I'm
pull
still-
everywhere.
Come. I want to have you.
Yeah, he's gonna pull everywhere.
I want to have you guys over.
Yeah?
I really do.
I'm obsessed with orangutans.
Uh,
Have you ever seen the movie with
so,
Clint Eastwood?
I
Which way you
am
can, which way you lose?
top
He's got an
rolling,
orangutan named
right?
Clyde,
It
and he says,
feels
"Right
like
turn."
the most
Clyde
natural
punches
way
him.
of doing things. But my last few practices, I've been
Clyde was a
trying to
female.
change it up a little bit into a hook position. I like to play a defensive style. I feel stronger when my arms are a little bit open. And by top rolling, I kind of enjoy being in the position where I'm leaning back and I'm doing a little bit of like a lot more back pressure and pulling up, upwards. That feels more natural for me. But I just want to. I'm still new, so I like to get the basics down first. I need to build a little bit of core strength, right? Hey, come right down and sit down.
So, Dexter's a fellow Malaysian.
I am a Malaysian,
We're
yes.
from different states. I'm from Sabah in Borneo.
Correct.
And this is the traditional headwear that will now sit on
I told Mike that we were
Dexter's head. So,
Okay.
yeah. And
And-
we also have the
That's
is
that is like a sash.
like a sash. Yeah. So Dexter is now Sabahan.
Okay, Salahan. All right. Yeah. Teach me something that I can say in your native tongue.
Well, the most fun one would be Aramaiti, which means cheers.
Aramaiti.
Aramaiti. Yeah.
Well, sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
Sounds like almighty.
We say Ponsico,
Okay.
which is like thanks.
Ponsico.
Yeah.
Almighty and Ponsico, guys. If you ever go to Sabah, which is where this monster is from, Almighty will get you free drinks.
Yeah, for sure. Sounds good. Yeah. Promise.
Yeah. Yes.
You like it?
Oh, I love it. I love it. Yeah, you put this on Devin
Already.
and Aaron. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll get you to do video as well
Yeah.
later.
Yeah. Devin trains for the Kingsman. Dude, I actually kind of did. I did train for the Kingsman a little bit. I use it with the people who don't know how to counter them. Pretty effective. You can burn people out pretty well. The only thing is my arm's pretty straight, right? My arm's pretty straight. So, but guess what? When I'm not playing at any tournament or anything, so I have a declining humerus. Nobody's gonna call me. So on a very casual level, Kingsman's actually pretty damn good. Should have kept wearing that and chucked the syrup ball. I don't know, man. I'm not getting diabetes if I chuck the whole ball, but I gotta save some of this one. Edward Bedrome said, "Dude, you're gonna kill me, man. I just barely started. I need to get a little bit more sort of conditioning on my arm. Every practice that I go, my recovery time gets shorter now. It isn't quite painful. Well, again, silly astrophysicist, I did not specifically train Kingswood. It's just that I know how to do it, but I don't really use it. Honestly, you're cheating, Dexter. Yes, I am cheating, guys. For those people who don't know arm wrestling, yes. Oh, okay. Let's be clear on this whole cheating situation. And I just want to clarify to everybody, right? And everybody now knows that I play video games since I was a kid, like in elementary school, right? And there is this brand called Razer. They do all the super very good peripherals like mouse and keyboards and whatnot, and their tagline is what they call unfair advantage, right? And what unfair advantage is exactly during grip up time, right? Everybody's trying to get a little bit of an advantage. Might be unfair because if somebody is trained for it and knows how to do it, that's what makes it very different, right? So that's what I'm thinking. I think Devin is extremely great, and because he thinks about this a little bit more than others, and maybe that's what everybody should be thinking of. It's how to get the most advantage. Really, how to get the most advantage. Um, so is it cheating? No, I think it's just advantage. It's only cheating if it's, I guess, when it goes way overboard to the point where the rest even catches it. So, but I say if you have $1,000 on the line and you're arm wrestling a non-arm wrestler who's just strong, do whatever it takes because there's no refs there. As long as your hand doesn't hit the pin, you win, right? So do whatever you need. Just decline the humorous. Do it. I want to see a match between Dexter and Robert. Oh man. Okay, so get this. Robert and we are on the Korean broadcast system channels. We were arm wrestling down in Robert's basement with a couple of our Korean partners as well, business partners. So maybe I might post that. I might reshare that on my own channel, and stay tuned. But yeah.
Hey, Dexter.
Hi.
Devin was going to bring me over to you. Ben Holden.
Oh, Ben.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, good to meet you. So,
Sorry.
guys, this is Ben. I'm in the middle of live stream.
I'm sorry.
No. This is the whole point. Behind the scenes, you need to know who the relatively new guy is. You're not new, but
well, new to this. So
correct.
Neil recruited me back, and Neil and I worked together doing the WAL for 6 years, and loved it. And I was completely new to the sport, and love working with Neil. He's incredible, and we had great chemistry all the years we did it. And hopefully we can pick up where we left off Friday night. So it's a pleasure to be here with you guys.
So guys, Ben is going to be co-commentating with Neil for our EVW19 event. So you can see he has that same raspy, good, strong voice, kind of good tone, unlike my
appreciate that
borderline whimsy gold sound. But yeah, so good to meet you.
You too. Great to meet you.
Yeah,
thank you for having me.
Oh, absolutely. So there you have it. It's Ben Holden. He was partners with Neil for quite a bit. No, I cannot. How old do you think I am, and what's my weight? Wow, that's very personal, but fortunately I'm okay with that. I am about 89 kilograms. Every time I travel, I kind of gain a lot of weight, but I kind of lose it back. And it takes me a while to lose back, but I can gain it super fast. But I'm about 89 kilograms right now. 260 channels. Dexter versus Aussie arm wrestler of Pradeep will be great. I'll get killed because I'm new. It's not about I've been told the only reason that's stopping all these strongmen to be our arm wrestlers is just conditioning, arm conditioning. By in a short period of time, like we saw all these strongmen, they climb exponentially in terms of techniques and everything. Techniques is one thing, but conditioning, arm conditioning, I think that's really crucial. I'm not quite there yet. Yeah, it'll probably take me quite a while until I feel comfortable in every point. Are you happy? All this mess? Yeah. Yes. I am absolutely happy that we can put everything to bed. I want to focus more on East versus West 19. All these athletes are around me. Paolo just walked past me, right? You can see that they are happy, they're strong, they feel good. There's a smile on their face when they walk in. Everybody's just happy to be here to hope. And I'm just happy to hear to witness this and to play a really small part in kind of a monumental, game-changing, potentially type event, partnering with a strongman. So, are the tournament shirts the shirts the clothes are wearing? If not, can we buy them there? Yes, you can buy them there. Can buy them here. The tournament guys are going to be wearing the same ones that the main event is going to be on. New matchmaker, I mentioned this a while back. It's mostly going to be a council chaired by Robert and fair representation from the East and also the West. I am not an FPS guy. My mouse sensitivity is insane. I think it was in the range of 15,000 DPI something ridiculous like that. So it is very good for like mobile type, not mobile, like mobile type games or RTS, but very bad for like very tiny precision. My mouse at work is Razer. Well, Dexter might be more against Roman though. No, again, I also want to put the whole Roman thing to bed. It's you know, I think I've said enough about him. He did poke a couple of my buttons the wrong way the first time. One thing that I'm really upset with is when somebody calls me a liar, right? And accuse me of something that I clearly didn't do. That's when I get really upset. I mean, you can say Dexter's an idiot. You can say Dexter's, a crappy arm wrestler. You can say a lot of things about me. That's fine. But you can say that Dexter lied. I get furious. Because it really appeals to my, you're questioning my integrity. Right? So, not a fan. Really not a fan of that guy who kind of makes up stories saying that I'm a media manager when I was hired on. Like, no, have you seen my background? I'm not a media manager guy. So there's that. Oh, if audit. That's like audit.
Yeah. What's up, guys? How's it going? Hopefully, it's possible. It's scary. Let's see.
Oh, Henry just got on. Pancakes for supper. Yeah. Hey, are you calling tomorrow at the day?
I am. I'm jumping in there. I still gotta figure out how to sign up, but like I'm planning on it.
You might want to sign up quick.
Yeah, right. I think so. I might even be late.
You might be late.
I might be late. I gotta figure that out.
Because I think they're having all the shirts off prep for you guys.
Okay, well
and
then
they're setting them aside.
Yeah.
Get with Carrie.
Okay.
Carrie. So go look for Carrie.
I will.
Yeah.
It's a long life. Sorry? It's a long life.
It's only an hour and 20 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You started the new one?
No, it's the same one.
Oh, okay.
It's the same one. That's the same one. I mean, my longest live was 2 hours, 20 minutes. That was with Orbis a couple days ago.
That was pretty interesting as well.
Yeah. I mean, yes. Interesting will be a pretty good choice for it.
Yeah, the way
Not something that I would have anticipated or planned, but it is. Who has a better head of hair? Dude, of course the young guy. I'm losing my hair. My hair is thin. I'm super thin. Oh, you ready? Let's go hit up Pablo. See, I'm on live stream. Say hi to you.
You're not a wider screen.
Hi, Vance.
Oh yeah.
Hi, everybody.
It's wide angle.
Yes, no, it's not wide angle. I'm that huge.
He's old.
Yeah, I am.
See that guy? And this guy?
Yeah, ready. Very much ready.
I think you're wider.
No, he's coming. He will get that. Give him a few years.
So he's saying, I'm gonna kill him. This is gonna be an unexpected match. I'm gonna tell you right now. You heard it here first. Pablo and Rupert. It's gonna be a great match.
It is. I know.
I think it's gonna be a great match.
I think it's a great match.
Your beard is epic.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm working on it. It's slowly getting there.
It's mixed. Some says Pablo, some says Pablo's in trouble. Oh man, this is from a promotional side.
That's exactly
That's what I like to see. Right? I like to see close matches.
Look at this, boys. Look at this. I'm just kidding. Yeah, but we are ready.
Yeah. Oh, no problem. This is like you can see all these athletes, smiles on the faces. Body all in good shape. Everybody's happy. Pablo kills him. Yeah, please do these live more. Love seeing behind the scenes. Yeah, I know it's not possible to go to every event because it's everywhere in the world. But if you guys can, I can guarantee you that when you go to Switzerland, take the whole week off because it's the largest open tournament in Switzerland. I think weren't they planning and anticipating maybe 1,500 in the open tournament or something crazy like that. It's probably going to be the biggest open tournament in the world there, in conjunction with our next event. So, I'd say plan on being in Switzerland for a few days before as well. Let's see. Oh, sorry. I just saw this super chat. Have you considered working with Matt Rhodes? He was a great asset to community. I mean, we've talked to Matt Rhodes. He invited us to have a collaboration with the Siberian Power, I think. We haven't really nailed anything down because with all the whole issues that we've been having, that was our main focus. So any of the super matches we have ideas on. I think within the next few days, maybe next week on, we'll start officially announcing them. So very, very soon. But we have a lot of great ideas. Most of the athletes that will be pulling the Baku athletes will be given first priority, and we've already spoken to some of them, and a few of them have been very excited to come. So there's that. My wife is Japanese. Can't wait for EVW Japan. Oh, dude, that's why I've been pushing for Akane. Yeah, big fan of Japanese. I actually have I have two Japanese businesses. One of it is a restaurant, one of it's another type of promotion. Put the tournament live in EVW. How old do you think I am? How old do you think I am? Oh, Benji versus Roman. I buy Benji. Dude, Benji's no slouch. I've pulled against him. Couldn't even move that skinny arm of his. EVW Canada, we have been trying our best. We were exploring at one point. We took a meeting to do something on the 29th of November. But it's going to be challenging, particularly if we can't get visas for the athletes. So in America, visas athletes are super different because we have connections. So I had a meeting with Devin earlier today and Ian Carnegie. They were just trying to recommend a couple of people within the government potentially that can help us get some of our athletes' visa. So until that whole visa thing happens, Canada might be a bit of a challenge, but like no joke. We absolutely need to do one in Canada. It might be our next biggest, event by attendance. So, thank you. Yeah, love you. Thank you guys. 37, 29, 34, 90, 42, 35, the most. No, guys, I am born in 1987. July 7th, 1987. So, I am 38 this year. Brian Bonita. 44 in my age group. Asian is vampire. No, I actually look much older than my brothers. My brothers are like 4 or 5 years older than me because I am not doing that great. Made an announcement. He's coming up in a live stream. So millions are working. Let's see what this guy is saying. All right, Diabolical Billy. We can always count on him to say something of a troll like, "Oi, Dexter, 1, 2, Ingen's coming for you. 3, 4, better lock the door. 5, 6, threat a whack crucifix. 7, 8, too late to negotiate. 9, 10, the dictator's back again. Sleep tight, sunshine." It sounds really good, but I'm gonna wager that came from ChatGPT, buddy. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's pretty good. That's just had his birthday in July. Pamela Bailey. Can I ask what you guys think of Matt Rhodes' rings that they don't already have? I don't know. Couldn't find a Matt. Now, Michael Todd. Again, I am not. I think we couldn't find a match for Michael Todd. I'm not completely. Again, I'm not as heavily involved in the matchmaking part because I'm very unqualified, obviously, to save on those parts. I'm more on the operational side. So the petrol wins give him new goat. It's a crazy hook battle. Go deep inside. Eddie Roberts. You look younger than Asian genetics. Yeah, maybe it's the lighting. Wow, the weird questions. All right. Here's another one. Ayani Takinaka. Re-invited back. She gained a lot of fans. She lost. Okay. Well, I mean, there are a lot of messages about this lady. I gotta really look into her. Like, not like I haven't already, but for sure I will look into her. Chat GPT M dash. call him out. Oh, check that. Oh. Are we going out for dinner?
We ate the horse for lunch. We can't really fit any dinner in.
All right.
Hi guys.
Oh, come.
Okay.
Sit down for a second. Ooh, it's okay. I accidentally dropped it. Okay, guys, I would like to introduce, if you guys have not already known, this is Anna Grande, European champion.
Yes.
Okay.
World champion.
And world champion. Well, the most recently you just pulled in Europe, and you won. And in Bulgaria next month, on the 20th,
It's going down.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a world champion again, most likely.
So, cool part about this is see Yeonchak, the hardest working woman. Everybody knows her, right? She is our event coordinator.
Yeah.
But feels like that name doesn't give her justice because she does way more than that. She handles all the merch, autograph signing. She handles the athletes' schedule for us. She coordinates making sure that athletes aren't left behind at the airport. She figures out if there's a world title match, where are the belts. She's also now figuring out where the scales are, right? She takes care of a lot of that. And I would have failed miserably running operations without this lady. And, there's a very good chance that we might see her on stage. We might see her at the main event. Because she's no slouch, guys. Just like every Swedish women out there. She's no slouch. When Anna yells, the athlete pay attention. Can confirm. Yeah, that's right. I could be saying, guys, attention, and it's like nobody listens.
And she actually turns her receipts in. Thank you.
Oh shoot! Pamela's attacking me. She's our accountant, and she probably chased me for some paperwork, and I forgot to get back to her. Okay, how many of the 27 athletes came back? I don't have an exact count, but it seems like every day that number is increasing. So a lot more athletes are coming back when they get more and more information about what actually transpired and what the situation is. So we're in pretty good shape. Yeah, Anna rocks.
Oh,
she sets
so
the athletes
nice.
straight.
Thank you so much, guys. I love my job.
She has a big whip.
Yeah.
The athlete whip. She's the glue that's holding the event together. Yeah, she really is. She really is. Like I could not do this without her. That's why, regardless of where we are in the world, we'll fly her out. And we've got to give some credit to TB as well.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Anna's partner. Oh man,
She's a beast in her workout videos. Oh yeah, thank you.
Yeah. We got to do a podcast together so people get to know you more, where you grew up, what you're doing. She works for some corporate company, and she's pretty high up as well. She's very valuable. I love you being transport and answering tough questions.
Lucky's podcast. Yeah, I did. It's a good podcast, actually.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I really good podcast. With
And you never told me about it.
No,
I
I'm sorry.
I could have reshared on it. And press or King's moves?
Ooh, I gotta choose press. King's move is a no-go.
Oh, yeah, so you're the actual owner.
in secret, I am actually the owner. Just don't tell anyone, please.
You know, they always say the hardest person that works at the restaurant is
Yeah.
usually the owner.
Yeah.
Right. In this case, it feels like definitely she's the owner at that point, right?
Does Anna Kings move? No. Honestly, I've only Kings moved once in my life, and that was 3 years into my career. It's never gonna happen again, guys.
Okay. Why not?
No, I think that Kings move is. I want to arm wrestle pretty. That's how I want to put it, and I don't think that Kings move is very pretty.
Oh, going under the table for women is not pretty.
It's not pretty for anyone.
But then you could be like the first woman that makes this mainstream for
I
all
want to be
women.
one of few female pressers. That's a good thing. Yeah, and not a flop presser, might I add. I won the Europeans with a press.
Okay, but you've been doing a lot more tournaments, right? And when you transition over into super matches, the style will have to change, I would imagine. Because you're not going for speed and flash and to conserve energy. You're trying to get more time to plan and strategize, correct? So if you were on EVW's main stage, wouldn't you have to change some of your
You
style?
have to adapt your opponent, of course. But I don't think that it's ever going to be a King's move for me. The presses, though, it's a lovely thing.
Well,
I just discovered that I'm actually also a good presser. I have a lot of upper body, so for me it works very well.
So hook or top rope?
Can I have both?
Sure. I mean, that's probably a great answer. I mean, I probably shouldn't be asking all the technical questions because I probably can follow up.
King's move could be the way to beat Barbora. No.
Why not?
No. Barbora is a technical puller, so I don't think that King's move is going to be a thing for me. I also think that she outweighs me, which means that King's move, even with a straight arm, she's going to beat me. Yeah. I think she could take Eddie any fight. No.
Oh, maybe in an arm wrestling match.
Yeah.
Because you're more conditioned. And by the way, Anna competed at the Open tournament in Chicago in the men's category, and you got like second place. Third.
I got a bronze.
Yeah, in the men's category. In the men's category, guys. So she's no slouch, guys.
Anna's the new monster presser. Okay, I'll take that. Viking Queen.
It would be legit if the Queen's move.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to talk about that. I'm
Yeah.
gonna ask Jocelyn about that.
Yeah.
It's a really good one.
Yeah.
What's the Queen's move?
The Queen's move.
Actually, you know, Carolina from Sweden, she has a Queen's move.
Patterson?
Yeah, she has like one leg up on the table when pulling.
One leg up on the table.
Yeah, she crawls up with one of her legs on the table. It's amazing.
What?
It's amazing. I can't describe it, but it's amazing. That's a Queen's move. That's a bad mama jamma. Okay.
Viking power. Yeah, that sounds pretty nuts. Hermes has been winning Euro and World Championship before the WAL.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, I got one. That's right. That's right. Thank you for the announcement today. Looking forward continuing supporting the organization now that cancer is so. Yeah, well, thank you for all you guys' support. I would like to say one thing though: buy the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
That's the best way to support the athletes, the organization, and ultimately we have one single goal: is to grow the sport, right? And thank you for your trust.
I guess he's not a fan of under the table, Todd. Oh, Todd is an amazing puller. He really is an amazing puller. He's also a very good athlete and has a very good discipline, something that I deeply respect as an athlete myself.
Have you pulled Sarah Backman?
Yes, I pulled Sarah 2 years ago in Florida when I was really sick in Corona, so it was not a good option for me. Already purchased. Yeah, we love you guys. Buy the pay-per-view. That's the best thing ever.
Dexter versus Anna, best of 5.
Yes, Dexter, you want to take me on?
Well, I'll need all 4 limbs.
Do we have like this? What it takes?
I need all 4 limbs to beat that one hand. So that's not happening, guys. You're all buying now that this thing's gone. Roy, 7, you stick around, even though your friend is out. Shut up, take my money.
Best. Rather much. Something I could do. No.
Gym lift contest. Oh, I don't know what lifts.
Gym lift contest. Oh, yeah? That's easier for you at least. You don't need the technique here, Dexter.
You know, the only thing I'm probably being able to challenge you, it might be, I don't know, some math questions, maybe.
Yeah, that is.
Maybe some
You
math
slapped me
questions.
so hard there.
I can't do anything else that I'm comfortable with right now. Not anything physical. Can you beat this woman? Well, let's rephrase that. At the arm wrestling table, you gotta, I'm not a woman beater.
No.
So
No.
let's clarify that. No way, I cannot beat. Well, the pay-per-view only covers. The pay-per-view on EVW Sports only covers the arm wrestling component. The strongman pay-per-view is on a separate channel. Yeah. Table tennis. Oh, badminton.
Ooh,
I'm
badminton?
I'm pretty okay with badminton. I'm not gonna say that like the best, but I can hold myself at a badminton court. What else? Oh, video games.
Oh no!
Video games.
Now I'm in deep shit.
Video games. I'm not gonna do it.
That would not be a thing.
Where's Devin?
I don't know.
Devin challenged me in a game of chess.
At a game of chess?
Yeah.
Ooh.
We should live stream that.
That would be interesting.
I've already lost him twice. He's a big chess guy.
Yeah?
Devin's a big chess guy.
Chess is really interesting. I would like to have time to learn to play chess because I think it's a really good thing. Like, it's gymnastics for your head.
Yeah.
Yeah. The East are so
The East are so concerned about being the nice guy and the guarded manner that they want to cut their opponent's birthday cake. The East is some of the sweetest men. I don't want to buy them. I don't understand.
back in the chat.
Oh, shoot, what is this? I held back on traveling to the event because of Ingen wildcard. I wish the announcement came sooner. We'll see you guys in the next event. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. Buy the pay-per-views. Use the second email to buy the second one. But yeah, thank you for all the support here. Modern Man right there, his brag on video games. Boo. It's just fun. I happen to, when I found out like Kalina plays, a video game,
Yeah.
and then we're like, hey, let's play together.
You know what? It's really interesting that so many of these guys are actually gamers, except for being arm wrestlers. It's not uncommon at all.
So here's what I also heard. Schoolboy, every chance he gets, when he arrives, even event week, every time he's in a room, he's playing video games. He's playing Dota 2. So I'm gonna hit him up. I haven't seen Philip yet, but when he comes down, when Philip comes back down, I'll try to grab him and have him, hit the, say a couple of words. Why no links to the event in the chat? Oh, because I think my moderators are out busy at dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Benji's out there helping out with some autograph stuff.
Here, the Drew, there.
Oh,
So, yeah.
there we go. There we go.
Thank you, Drew.
Yeah,
Good.
Drew's pretty good. Drew's on it. All right, great. Drew's on it. Let's talk to Eddie. I haven't seen Eddie. I've seen Brian walking around, but Brian's kind of organizing the strongman event as well, so he's super tied up. Haven't seen Eddie yet. Other than he was signing and doing his interviews. I put in the link earlier. You know what? Give me 1 second. I'm going to create a banner. EVW19 banner. EVWsports.com. This one, sorry. This.
Perfect.
That way, everybody gets to see it. We'll work the crap out of the show. Not long to go, guys. Yeah, we are down. We got less than 2 days in now. So less than 48 hours. Yeah. EVW Sports. Have you watched the video?
Yeah.
Robert's video? A lot of comments are very positive.
Yeah, they are.
We are happy for that. We are happy that a lot of fans support the decision, and a lot of fans have said that they will support and purchase the pay-per-views. And I think that's really, something that warms my heart, that we were able to finally patch everything back in. The East are coming back. There's a lot of unity. We love that, and thank you. So we have posters.
Yes.
Trading cards. We are working really hard, and because we have 2.5 months before Switzerland, we will do a big push, hopefully to make that massive announcement of what the new replacement for the cards will be. When we'll host in Atlantic City, New Jersey, maybe December, but don't take my word for it because we're still in talks. Nothing's finalized after Switzerland.
Dexter, can you wander around with your camera, whatever you're filming with? Oh.
Always love the impromptu backstage videos before the event. Yeah, this time around, I'm not necessarily a, my stress level drops quite a bit for this event. That's why I'm a little bit more free because the team that Brian hired, right, they're doing a lot of the heavy lifting this time.
Yeah, they're really good.
So I am not so worried about things. I'll turn on my iPad and just run around doing backstage stuff. I might just do that.
I don't get that one.
Let's see what this is about. People will go get a drink when most Europeans are pulling at the table, but we'll watch Devin on the toilet talking smoothly.
Camille Jabroni. Okay.
Dude, okay. For you guys who came late, Camille is actually one of the biggest proponent for EVW Sports.
Yeah.
He was, I know most people don't know about this, and I'm going to reiterate. Camille and Kalinichenko, very quickly they realized that they were misled and were given wrong information and manipulated, that they turned around and they got really attacked by the other European athletes. Matter of fact, they both were called rats and traitors at the earliest days because they were actually telling all the European athletes and feeding them the truth about Robert and I and the way that we ran things, that kind of thing. So they were instrumental in bringing unity back to from the east and west. So I'm just saying, Camille is part owner now. Yeah, sure.
Camille is a really nice guy, and he's a really good advocate for East versus West. So
I changed my mind a little bit about Camille after your live stream. Yeah, I mean Camille's honestly, most Eastern guys are all nice guys. I think one biggest part is their proficiency in English.
Yeah.
That sometimes they don't quite understand. One word might be kind of off, and it might change the whole meaning, but they don't get it. So, no, I would say let's not affect the European athletes. They were just misinformed. You want to see everybody pull? Yeah, that's right. You have to forgive just a fact. 27 athletes even honestly make the sports poor, and they have made mistakes. But it's time to move on. Yeah, that's right. It's just, I would say, a mistake.
I don't think that those 27 athletes has left either.
Oh no! That was
that is a wrong.
It's
wrongly formulated.
Yeah, and it was a knee-jerk reaction. Yeah, we've already spoken to quite a few of them. They are great. People talking about how good Robert's video is.
Yeah, Robert really came through today. It was really good. Noga versus Matt Mask every event. Main event status. Yeah.
That match itself drew so much attention that Robert is so in love with Nugo and Matt Mask.
And they're both great entertainers. And really great entertainers.
We love them. We love them so much. I'm fine with the 27 cats coming back as long as Ingen is out. How does GVW affect EVW?
Not at all.
They do have some of our athletes that have pulled at EVW, but at the same time, now, super honest. Everybody knows that I'm the new guy. I don't know much about arm wrestling, just quite yet. I don't know a lot of the history. I'm getting there. It'll take me some time. Oh, hey guys, Philip. Somebody requested
that you were here.
Oh,
yeah. This is a live stream, by the way.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah.
Who requested?
It was some guy up there in the chat. Everybody was like, "Hey, can we get Philip on?" And they just say hi. Everyone wants to see your form. You feeling pretty good?
Feeling great.
You're feeling good. How was the flight coming in? Was it really challenging? Taxing your body?
It was good. Just good. 24-hour travel, but just about 11-hour flight.
It's just an 11-hour flight, so I think that's pretty okay.
Yeah.
Looking forward to this Friday.
I wish it was Friday tomorrow.
Oh.
I can't wait to get on the table with Matt.
What do you think your chances are?
His chances?
Your chances?
100%.
100%. You heard it here first.
Matt's hand this way. My hand this way. That's how it's gonna go.
All right. Thanks. Thanks, Philip. Thank you. No. He's fully Matt mask. So that's going to be a pretty interesting one. I imagine. Because I mean, check him out. He looks a lot bigger than that. So, I think it's going to be interesting. It's going to be a really interesting match. I hope EVW change their name one day. It sounds too political. It doesn't tell new eyes what this is named about, namely arm wrestling. We've spoken a lot about this. One of the things that we almost changed about a month and a half ago on one of my first live stream was to potentially convert this to East and West UAW. We haven't materialized that yet because it doesn't sound very good. Right now, EVW is just a branding situation. We might figure something out in the future, but right now, when we're still growing, and it's hard to do any rebranding. But going back to GVW, now I'm kind of the new guy here, but if we think about the matches that have been set, they're fairly lopsided. As in, one guy's gonna absolutely demolish the other guy. So in terms of how entertaining the matches are, I'm not quite sure. I hope they don't play any, acting games, and I hope they don't have any matches scripted out. I hope. Big. But they do have some pretty notable names in there for sure. But partially though, they don't have the West. They don't have any Westerners in there. I think that the pay-per-view might struggle. So I don't know how it will affect us, but at the same time, we're not going to stop competitors. The only thing that we might look into is we'll have maybe have our attorneys look into the contracts with some of our particularly one athlete who's in there to see how that would affect the whole promotion. So, but enough with GVW. I don't care about GVW. Man. I'm so pumped for EVW19 in Colorado with the strongest arm on earth. That's going to be super awesome. Now, to be also fair for the Georgians, because they couldn't compete at WAF, maybe they just need to pull somewhere. They just need to pull, right? They want to pull, but they can't pull, so maybe they just organize something for themselves. Because honestly, and it could be a one-time thing, I can't speculate, but GVW sounds very nationalistic. It's bad enough it's EVW that people are complaining about. Can you imagine if it's my country versus the world? So, but every event it's only Georgians pulling against the world. How many Georgians do you have? Quite a number, but how many at the highest level would compete with the rest of the world? Who's doing the matchmaking for the Swiss event? It'll be a team, like a committee. So there'll be a committee. WWE was WWF before, so you could go EW, East West. EW, yeah, that's good. Send me all the suggestions, right? If any of your suggestions ends up being used, I'll send you free merch. How's that? Iowa, he has demonstrated he's like the rest. Worldwide Arm Wrestling, WWA. Oh, I never consider that. WA, right? King of the Table is a good name, but we can't trademark that name, unfortunately, because it's used in other sports, like, what do you call it, ping pong, right? So ping pong uses that quite a bit. So I'm sure Brian has trademarked the name, Strongest Arm on Earth. Yeah, because his strongman event is called Strongest Man on Earth.
What's up? We live?
We are live.
Nice. What's up, arm wrestling?
That's why you're not moderating. Everybody's complaining. Nobody's moderating.
Man, I'm doing the signing still.
Oh.
I'm not even done.
Oh, they restarted back then?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
I never got done.
Well, so he's also very instrumental And that's why my moderation has fallen. I'm just kidding. He's doing busy work, and here I am having fun and just having
Promoting the sport.
Promoting our event. Yeah,
Somebody's got to do it.
Yeah, somebody has to do it. He's a level 3 warlock in Devin's cult.
Yeah.
Looks like your young Hermes.
Yes, my friend. Yes, yes.
Yeah. What are you up to?
Just gonna go to the room to get a water. Still waiting for Saray to come back. And
Oh, sorry, hasn't signed yet?
yeah, the posters weren't in when he was here.
Who's up there right now?
Devin, Brian went to go get some food. Jody, Auden.
Wait,
Carrie.
Yes, they're signing there?
No, it was.
No, I was talking about signing.
As far as signing, just Saray, we're waiting for him.
Okay.
All right, guys, see you.
Yeah, Benji is super cool. I love that guy. We need Eddie Hall. Yeah, if I do, again, athletes come and go. This is completely unplanned. I'm not gonna schedule something for them to come down and say hi, obviously. But if they're here, I'll make sure Eddie comes down and say hi. Are you guys gonna keep doing rankings matches in all categories? Yes, that's one thing that we are planning on doing. That we'll be updating ranking matches on the website. We are our hit web guy within the company. We've kind of met up with a web developer to help update stuff for us. So, Arm Battle Championship, Ottawa style, Global Arm Wrestling Gal. A little feminine though, Big Red. Gal, Global Arm Wrestling League. That's pretty funny. Is card promotion still on any events this year? In time. We have plans for it. We haven't solidified until this whole issue has gone away. Wasn't Benji a boys dog? Petrenko, yeah. So I believe Petrenko has a match in Switzerland. It's not nothing finalized yet. We are still working through the whole thing to ensure that we get there. But nothing finalized yet. Unless it's if it's official, it will be on our main channel. So there's that. Here. What's your guys' most anticipated match? Ooh. I mean, it's a no-brainer. Devin and Kadecha's rematch. It's pretty big. My personal one that I think would be a crazy match because the whole whenever an athlete loses or gains weight, it's kind of it really changes things dramatically, and nobody knows how it will affect it. I think Todd and Dave, I think those two matches would be. It's gonna be a walkout. It's that's gonna be wild. I think it's really, really hard to predict who's gonna win that one. I mean, but everybody still wants to see Dave and Devin and Alex rematch on the left hand. Right hand might be okay, but left is the real killer. That's the one I want to see. Here's another one. My prediction is Devin will remind the world of arm wrestling who he is. Eddie and Obers. I'll be straight up honest. I am not as familiar with all the strongmen as well because I don't see too much training videos from them. And even with the ones that are out there, I can't really gauge them because again, I'm not a top arm wrestler myself. But what I can tell you is, if I know it for anything from Atlantic City, Eddie would be an absolutely killer in the entertainment department. Like his match is, guys, speaking of the devil, Eddie.
Man, I would love to talk, but I'm fucking busted for shit.
Oh, okay. He just says he needs to run to the restroom real bad right now. So
I know why.
he needs to run to the restroom. There it is. He is super entertaining. He's just like, I love to talk, but I have to bust my shit right now. so yeah, I say it's Eddie and Obers is going to be the most entertaining for sure. I mean, super entertaining. let's see, the Beast, Ingen versus anyway that would be the best. I mean, Ingen's training pretty hard. He might get there. You wait, Dexter's going to be epic. Ready with the bleep button for both of them. On the live stream, we won't have a system to kind of censor people, but on the replays, the full match that we'll release, maybe. Do you think Brandon Allen would destroy arm wrestling game like he did with Larry? I think somebody asked that question to Brian, like, "Hey, if you lose, we'll quit." I don't think he quits. Honestly, I don't think he quits. I don't think Brian has that kind of character as well. I'm not fully sure what happened completely with Larry, but from what I was told, it's from Adam who worked with Larry very closely. I don't think it was just his matches that he lost, but it was that fear of an injury. So there's that. Luke, I've got a question for you. Yeah, Brian's not a quitter. That's what I think. Okay, so I was just informed that my team has put together a little bit more comprehensive rules sheet, including a diagram of our table.
Okay.
To that extent.
Awesome.
Right? And here, I'm not on my laptop, so I can show it to you. But, so it's there. I'm gonna send it to you to review with several others.
Okay.
And the goal is we will want this to be kind of live about the same time our event is, or just slightly before, right? What do you think it's the biggest change for an athlete who only does WAF, refereeing, and when they come over to EVW and ref? Is it a simple change? Is it something, or do they need a lot of training and preparation?
It's not a simple change, and it really depends on the level of referee when they come. So there are really, really good WAF referees that have done WAF and only WAF forever. So doing anything different is hard because it's muscle memory. They've done it the same way so many times, it's hard to make an adjustment. Then there's other referees that have reffed a little bit different here and there and are really coachable and really want to study different rules and stuff. And they have an easier time. It's still hard. But it's really understanding the rules and then like tomorrow, we do ref training tomorrow. We're doing walkthroughs tomorrow. We're going to spend a lot of time just getting familiar with the subtle changes that take place at East versus West versus WAF. But it's understanding that it's just a little bit more relaxed here so that we have a match that preferably ends in a pin versus fouls.
Okay.
It's a little bit more viewer friendly. I mean, if any of us have watched WAF tournaments online, a little boring to watch.
Okay.
But we want to keep the fundamentals of quality arm wrestling.
Okay.
With an openness to allow the arm wrestlers to arm wrestle.
So I have a question, and this might be, a little bit tougher. When you say we don't want a match to end in a foul, does knowing this information, would an athlete who comes to know about this plan on, because I know I can get away with more things?
So I don't think so.
So yeah.
So when we say we don't want a match to end in fouls, we don't mean we won't foul somebody out.
Okay.
Because we will.
Okay. So
if you can't function within the rule set that we have,
okay,
you're still going to foul out.
Okay.
It's just a little bit more relaxed rule set, so it's not quite so nitpicky. So an example would be in a WAF scenario, in a ref's grip, you close your grips, you do that, and then you move this pinky that much, you just got fouled.
Oh, okay.
Here, we just adjust it and keep it fair. Close it. Now, if we do that, we're going to give you a warning instead of a foul.
Okay.
So that we can get that match to run versus just getting you fouled out.
Okay. Now,
So there's still rules. They're still enforced.
Okay, but when you say it's the last round, it's a best out of 5, and it's 2-2 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any change from how you would, ref that final round versus the first round?
Nope. Okay. Nope, absolutely not. Okay. Yep. The one comment that I see, it's a comment, not a question, is you foul too many people. The refs award too many fouls. And I would say no, the athletes commit too many fouls. we're only calling what the athletes are doing. Right. The better the refs are trained and supported through you and Robert and Brian in this case, which you guys have all been fantastic. And the better in the rules meeting we can educate the athletes on how this works, the smoother and smoother it's gotten. So if you look at the Texas event went really pretty smooth. We did a very different format of rules meeting in Texas. It went exceptionally well. The tournament ran very well. Chicago, we did that same format of rules. That went very well. The athlete meeting went very well. Yeah, there was a pretty big mistake that happened in Chicago. It happens. We have a system in place now at this event that'll never happen again, because one of the referees
less likely to happen. I'll say
no, won't happen.
Won't happen.
And this is why. I've created match sheets that one of the referees that's not reffing the match will be at the computer screen watching the match, keeping all the counts of the match.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We won't award a win when it should have been a foul. That won't happen. So the unfortunate instance that happened in the Devin Alex match, the miscommunication, the missed call, that type of thing won't happen again. Now, it's not that we're not going to miss calls or we won't make mistakes. I mean, we're human. We're going to do the very best we can to run an efficient, fair event, but we're still human. And quite honestly, I think if you take the human aspect out of reffing, the sport gets pretty boring.
Yeah. Yeah, and then they become too robotic.
Yeah,
too robotic. That I can agree. Please have a scoreboard for the fans too.
So there is a score. The running total fouls and.
I was going to quickly ask you how I get to my hotel.
Oh.
He said he's going to finish up the cigarette because Mike was out there.
Oh.
But I don't know. Does he have 2 room keys?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll just wait. Are you on a stream or something?
Yeah, I'm on a stream.
Hello, everybody.
Look at it just arrived a bit here.
I didn't realize you guys were on a stream. I wouldn't have interrupted. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Sure you.
So a couple of things in place that should help that are there's going to be a little bit different microphone setup this time so that the announcers should be able to hear better what we're making as calls. So they're going to be able to let the fans know both in person and online. If there is a protest, after the protest is reviewed, the referee will actually announce into a microphone to the auditorium what the decision has been. So that's going to be clear. And with those changes, you should see the foul and the warning counts on screen be wildly more accurate than they've been in the past.
Yeah. So when are you posting rule sets? Hi.
I'm Victor.
So
one of our refs for this event,
and
Victor, and we have Oleg's here. Just flew in. Outstanding referees that are joining the team this time.
So that's a live stream, and I'm glad you guys arrived safely because I know you were kind of a little worried.
Yeah.
You're like, well, good to meet you guys. Very good to meet you.
Hi, everyone.
So we have our European ref right here. I'm glad they arrived safely.
Oh, 247 people are watching. That's good.
Yeah.
It's going to be awesome competition.
Oh, yeah. You guys got any questions for the Europeans? Send us this way. But I bet after traveling, how many hours, you guys?
I think 24. Yeah.
24 hours. They probably want to get to their room, so I'm not going to hold them up a little bit more.
Yeah,
so,
they need to get their sleep.
Yeah, they need to rest because you don't want them getting tired doing the reffing, right? You know what I'm saying? So I'm finding the rules change. Yeah, so the rule set still needs to be reviewed, and I will have it sent over to your email later.
And just to be clear with that, there's no rule changes, guys. There's no rule that's different for this event than there has been the last couple of events.
We're just putting it out there so people can see it, right? I mean, things like table dimensions. I want everybody to maybe, if they want to build one in their backyard, now they have the blueprints to build it.
We forget that we have fans now that aren't arm wrestlers. It's relatively new in our sport. So when somebody talks about, well, what are the table dimensions? Like, how do you not know what the table dimensions are? They're the same table dimensions as the last 20 years. We forget once in a while that we have fans that aren't arm wrestlers, that don't know that we use a WAF standard table, with an exception to the elbow pad. It's a 1/4 inch bigger all the way around, to help eliminate elbow fouls. We have some things that will be discussed that I think can help eliminate more elbow fouls, but that's a ways down the road. But it's not a rule change. It's just a it's a potential good change, but we'll leave it at that for now. So yeah.
Ooh. I want Luke to be my dad. He explains things so well, and
You didn't need it. Daniel had a scale.
Oh.
The
Livestream.
famous Gabby Vasconcelos, and the
Livestream.
even more famous Victor.
Victor, back there. Gabby, everybody's calling you. You have lots of fans here.
Of course. Hello, guys. My pay-per-view.
The pay-per-view, yes.
Yeah, I mean,
I was pretending like it was a still, like, take the picture. Anyway.
yeah, they call it the stream froze. But,
Oh, it did?
Yeah, no. It looked like a stream froze. I'll be right back. Yeah, but when you started to tried to tank the seal. No,
Henry's here.
Oh yeah. Luke is he.
How long is the stream?
It's 2 hours and 11 minutes.
Now, you remember my legendary 9-hour live stream.
Nobody's gonna top that. My iPad battery is gonna.
I think Aussie Arm Wrestler's done a 24-hour one. But I think they were like, the gimmick, the idea was that he was doing a 24-hour. I was not emotionally ready that morning to do a 9 hours.
No, I'm not.
This is kind of refreshing. I'm not used to seeing comments where they like refs.
No, like
Here's the thing, Luke Holster, everybody likes you if they're not.
That is not true.
No, you let me finish. If they're not from like the East and they like, if they hate Devin already, then they come in with some bias. But I think unbiased people think you do a great job.
So that's when Luke is the best ref. He's an incredible character as well. He needs to put out more content. Yeah, dude, you need to put out more content.
Yeah.
Like how to cheat? No, I'm just kidding. You didn't hear me.
No better cheater than a ref.
No. He has a brutal personality that Americans love. We don't like sissy. Okay, no, I'll pass on that. But
Someone say I miss Henry's hair.
Maybe. Miss Henry's hair. You love me. I don't know what it is.
I think it was higher up than that though.
Yeah. Will ref grip take less time? I don't want a 10-minute grip.
Well, again, to the degree that it's a ref grip in East versus West is not as strict as it is at WAF. So it does allow for it to be a little bit more time so that we can get a match started. I think the last couple events, the ref grips have been a little quicker. There's certain athletes where it's always going to be hard. You got to remember that these are the top guys at what they do. And even when they're not trying to get away with something, there is so much adrenaline and everything focused into just this small area that it's hard to control it sometimes, even when you're trying to. So we do the best we can. We're trying to get more efficient so that events run smoother and smoother. And if there's something you don't love now, hopefully it gets better, and we're going to keep trying to improve.
Yeah. And I believe, and with the rule set that comes out this week, that we'll do our best to publish things. Keep in mind there could be grammatical errors and maybe a couple updates to not rule changes but clarification.
Better written.
Yeah. So, and I anticipate that to happen. So don't hold us to anything until we have a little bit more time to review those. But for now, I mean, I'm only giving Luke a couple of hours to look at it. But yeah, we're gonna try to be put out there. Do you know what I found out? And I started speaking with some of the European athletes. They're like, they don't know what the rules are. Did you know that? They told me I'm just there to pull, and if a ref tells me I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
By and large, European athletes are usually easier to ref than American athletes are. Because they've grown up in a system where they just simply get fouled for everything they do wrong. So Americans grow up in a system where we tend to have a little bit looser tournaments. A lot of organizations in the United States, they all have a little bit different rule sets. So just a little bit more variability here. And I don't know that I necessarily have a preference one over the other. I see the benefits of both. But yeah, I mean, by and large, you put two Europeans on a table and it's pretty easy to ref them because they sit there, they get their grip, they straighten their wrist when they're told, and then they go.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, you also heard it from an American talking about American being different. Yeah. Hello, Philippines. Luke is telling the truth.
Try.
Eastern athletes are used to having to obey authority or else.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, again, you look at a WAF event, and nothing against it. I've reffed a lot of WAF events and competed in a lot of WAF world tournaments. So, but you follow the referee rule or you get fouled out. So if you want to have a chance to win, you follow the rules. Oh, that's a great question.
How many years?
Probably 20 plus.
20 plus.
Yep. And I was very blessed when I started reffing. The referees that taught me to ref at the time were Leonard Harkless, Keith Michelle, Bob Koschel, rest in peace, and Gary Waddles. All were in my area of the United States and all WAF master referees at the time. So I really didn't have a choice but to be a decent ref because they would just chew my butt when I did something wrong. And wouldn't be near as accomplished ref as I've been able to do without them as mentors.
Who is the GOAT referee? And you can name yourself. It's okay.
No, it's not me. I wouldn't even put myself in top 5 of that conversation.
Ooh, okay.
I'm going to say probably Leonard Harkless. He's been doing it a long, long time. He's done it everywhere in the world. He's done almost all the promotions that were around for 40 years. Pretty much the father of referee training in the U.S. So, yeah, probably Leonard. If you look at it worldwide, he was the head referee for WAF for a number of years, like a lot of years, where he ran the referees in the world. So, probably.
So, my question is, I'm sure there are a lot of refs who know and memorize each rule out there. But what is the difference between a best of the best ref and versus a ref who knows all the rules? What makes that small little difference?
Time under tension.
So the ability to
you've got to ref a lot. You can't ref 2 or 3 times a year.
Okay.
And expect to get to the highest levels of reffing. No more than you can expect to arm wrestle 2 or 3 times a year and expect to get to the highest level of arm wrestling. It takes time. It takes dedication. It takes a desire to want to be better. I mean, I still review videos of me reffing to see where I'm screwing up and where I can improve and everything. If I make a mistake in a ref and Keith Michelle or Bill Collins or Leonard Harkless happens to see it, I'll get a phone call. Why'd you do that? Dude, I screwed up. Sorry. But we do that to each other. I mean, we keep ourselves accountable. We keep growing. And then the other thing, and this is very much a personal opinion on this, but one of the things that I think makes a really good ref is a referee that doesn't necessarily want to be a part of the show. Like, to me, the perfect referee is the match is over, it was amazing, and you don't remember who the ref was.
Because
it's not about the ref. The ref is there to run a match. It's about the arm wrestlers.
Okay. So, in other words, all the athletes also do not protest.
But it doesn't matter if there's a protest.
Because it was a great call.
Right. I mean, but it's not even about doing it perfect. It's just make it about the event, make it about the referee, or not the referee, make it about the athletes, the matches, not about yourself, and keep going. So, and there's a lot of talented refs are needed. 100% agree, Bob.
Wasn't there 2 women ref that went to Singapore to do like some sort of?
Yes, that was Katya and I'm not going to say her name right. She's from Moldova. Katya's from Italy. Worked with both of them a lot. Been working on bringing some women referees into East versus West. Robert and I have talked about that extensively. But again, you've got to find the right people, and they've got to have the availability. And you know, there's a lot of really good refs out there that don't seek the spotlight, or that we don't see on big promotions. That luckily, because I've been around a long time and at the WAF events, I know those guys. Victor is an example, who we brought over for this event. It's his first shot at a big event, but he is a very talented ref. I refed a lot with him last year at WAF. He's super coachable. He's a nice young man. I really think he's going to do a great job. So we're actively looking to give to give referees an opportunity to grow and move into this as well. So
somebody disagrees with you. He thinks refs are also a major character when it comes to entertainment, but that's his own opinion.
Yeah,
so,
I'm not going to argue with you on that. It's just an opinion. And
faster setup is what you're looking at.
Yeah, I don't have an answer to that, because at a point you focus so much on making a fast setup so that it says go, and now we're not providing the athletes the opportunity to be where they need to be in their best form, because a lot of the match and the strategy happens in the setup in a very fair way, not in a cheating way, but in a very fair way.
Yeah, I was actually, in my opinion, I told everybody, I don't like to call it cheating. I like to call it advantage.
It's a negotiation.
It's an advantage. And yeah, I mean, everybody's trying to gain an advantage, and now
Absolutely.
the argument is who's getting more advantage.
Yep.
Yeah. You ask Luke about opinion: ref grip versus set grip.
It's a completely different thing. A set grip is kind of like the old WAL days. Close your thumb, close your hands, make a little bit of an adjustment, say go. I don't particularly like a set grip. Ref's grip is they can't agree in a grip, so you give them a grip within the parameters of they get to pick their thumb and some stuff like that. So as far as a control issue and getting a fair match started, I think a referee grip is wildly superior to a set grip. And I think Travis Badgett and I would go round and round on that, because I think he has a very different opinion. So not that I'm right or wrong, but that's how I feel about it.
Yeah. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. What about this question? Oh, wait, not that one. This one. What type of polars you like to officiate most? Top roll, hookers?
I don't care.
What about King's Move?
That doesn't bother me either. I like the rule that we have for King's Move in EVW, where your humerus goes in a negative position, neutral or losing position, it's a foul.
Okay, so
it's easy to call, it's easy to see, it's fine.
Okay, so this might be a controversial question, but knowing what partially happened in Chicago with Devin, would you change how you ref Devin and pay more attention to his humors, or you just don't change anything at all? You watch everything.
The simple fact when it comes down to that match is the referees made a mistake. That's all there was. They missed the call. They didn't call it soon enough. They both did videos talking about that. I mean, we're not perfect.
Would you add any rules you want to change or add for the betterment of the sport, and what would that be?
For something like East versus West, where it's not just arm wrestling, but it's also a show. And I can't claim that I thought of this, but I like it, is the idea of a consent.
To consent.
I'm happy where I'm at, you're happy where you're at. There's a light or something that you turn on that lets the ref know, hey, we're good, and you start the match.
So ideally, Camille, who's a super
so if
flop press, he'll start like this.
If he's like that and I'm like this, and we're both comfortable and we both say, yeah, say go. Now, that might be a really dumb idea for me, but if I say, yeah, start the match, and I'm at the level of an East versus West athlete,
the very best should be able to study their opponent.
Right. Yep. Now that doesn't mean that we wait for them to be ready. We would still be setting up the match. But if we're close and they both go, we're good, and they say it, then it's a don't move. And if they move, there's a repercussion there.
So it's not like I get to set up as how I like it. It's
No,
just
absolutely not.
almost quite there, and so we can start faster.
Yeah, we're both carved in just a little bit because we both want to go inside, and we both know that. And the ref is trying to straighten us, and we're both just happy, and we're not all out of whack. We both say, let us arm wrestle. Let them arm wrestle.
So I've heard of specialized tables being designed where each athlete on the peg has a button.
Yep.
And when they both hit at the same time,
so your heptatics you're doing the thumbs up, popping up on the screen.
All right. But yeah, so we have that system.
Yep.
But that's gonna have a whole brand new sort of training, because now not only you're focusing on right hand, your left hand needs to know when to press the left. And if you weren't ready, but you accidentally hit it, then you could screw up as well. But that's something they need to take a while to adjust and practice, I would imagine. Yeah, that's a pretty big rule change. Who's the best person you have ref with being on the same page?
As far as another ref?
I think just athlete who's very submissive or very compliant.
I mean, who's the best person you have ref with being on the same page?
Oh, so okay, another ref.
Another, God, lots. I ref really well with Keith Michelle, Bob Koschel. Used to ref well with Bob Koschel. Leonard Harkless, Bill Collins, Tim Talmadge, Corey Miller, Olegs, Victor, Haristo. I love reffing with Haristo. I wish he was here this time. I mean, there's a lot of refs that I've reffed with that I ref really well with. We're pretty well in sync, so that's really not a big deal at all. I don't know that I have a favorite person to ref with.
What about this one? Thoughts on 3-foul, no warning system?
And I don't care. It's essentially the same thing. You have a normal warning foul system or a 3-foul system, no warning. It's still the same amount of time. It's still the same amount of calls. Within reason, I don't think it really changes anything.
It's close enough.
Yeah.
It's close enough. Here's another one. Leg rises on the table for taller athletes.
Well, so there used to be a while ago, and I don't know how long ago it was or when it changed, but it used to be that you could only use a riser if your belt line was at the level or below the table. At some point, that rule went away and a riser just became available for anyone. I've seen some tall athletes use a riser. I've never really seen it benefit them, so I don't know that I have a problem with it. I don't think it comes up that much.
We getting all the camera angles possible, so there won't be a question on a call. Yeah, we're having the same amount of cameras.
Yeah, we're gonna have great camera angles, and I don't know that there's any way to make it so there's never a question on a call. I mean, watch any major sport with all the replays and everything else that exists, and you still have missed calls.
What about the platform? And I don't know if this is what Armenian arm wrestler is talking about, but I'm talking about like the riser platform.
Mm-hmm.
Should it be bigger sometimes?
You know,
I always feel like it was kind of restrictive to a certain degree.
Yeah, I think it really only comes into play now that we're working with giants.
More and more giants.
More and more giants. So yeah. I do think it has an aspect. Having a little bit different platform set up for those giants where they can move their legs and stuff a little bit more and not fall off the platform. I don't have any issue with. For the majority of anybody under 250 pounds, I don't think it matters. Then you got to remember too that most of those athletes that get to this level have only ever arm wrestled on that table. It's all they know. They've grown up through the WAF system. They've come through that event system. That's what they know. So that's what they're gonna.
Oh, look at that! I was just watching you coming down here from Denver. I had to come in and sign a bunch of stuff. That's so awesome.
Yeah. It's in the house, or it's in the house.
That's right. Gonna be doing damage on Friday. You all better get that pay-per-view.
Buy the pay-per-view.
Because y'all gonna be shocked. It's not a walkthrough like he's selling it. I promise you.
You're looking pretty good though.
Thank you. Still losing weight, so I'm feeling it.
You look good, bud.
Weight translates falling off, so faster.
There you go.
That's the idea.
Yeah.
Set it up. So
Pretty good.
Officially, Dexter, good to meet you.
Oh yeah, good to meet you.
Sir,
Yeah.
We met kind of at the Mac, right?
No,
Were you at the Mac?
I wasn't at
So in Texas.
maybe Texas.
Might have been Texas.
Maybe Texas.
But you guys
Hit the light. Oh no. Yeah, you have fans saying that you got this.
Appreciate the
You
love.
got this. Don't
Emanate that. Let him feel that on Friday.
Oh yeah, you have fans behind your corner. Sports Entertainment, best shirt in the game.
I'll give Tim credit. Tim has made some really outstanding referee shirts and other shirts as well, but his ref shirts that I see his guys in are outstanding. I've heard a rumor that there's one somewhere with my name on the back of it that he has people wear when I'm not there because he made me a ref shirt and then I can never get to his events, so I feel bad about that. I feel like I should pay him for a referee shirt that he made.
I miss a few, but guys, my battery is almost out, so I might want to call it a day. I haven't eaten dinner yet. I just thought I turn on this live stream, show people a little bit behind the scenes because earlier there was a whole bunch of
Everybody's
around.
down here.
Yeah, but it's slowly dying down. There's still pockets of people around there, but my battery's dying.
Thanks for chatting with us, and
Super happy. You guys need to like and subscribe to the channel. I might do something similar tomorrow. We do have the weigh-ins tomorrow morning.
Mhm.
We have the
rules meeting is tomorrow.
rules meeting.
Press conference is tomorrow.
Correct.
It's going to be a busy day tomorrow, but it's going to be great. It's going to be a great event, guys.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm really excited about this event.
I want to read all the super chat. This one, real quick. Hi guys, doesn't the idea of fighting for advantage ultimately undermines the point of negotiation? How do you balance mutual agreement and demands?
Well, I think you're probably referring to the comment on like a consent. Like you've negotiated to a point. You've tried to get everything that you could get. The referee is trying to get it to the fair grip, and you both are happy where you're at. And you let the referee know that through the light system as an example, and we say go. So even fighting for an advantage is still a negotiation in our sport.
Yeah. And last one. Thanks for reading the super chat, Dexter. Yeah. I know there's a lot of messages that flies through pretty quickly, and the easiest way is to actually pick those out. But yeah, I might do another one tomorrow. Like, subscribe. Happy to do another one with you tomorrow when we go through the rule set.
You guys don't want to hear me again?
So thank you guys. Buy the pay-per-view.
Yes, buy the pay-per-view.
EVW sports.com. See you guys.
Did you say something about referee shirt?